Sports. It's in the game.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass for live second-round coverage of the Sawgrass Invitational. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 138 yards left and the pin right at the back.
Well, that is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble. That is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an eagle 3. This started toward the left side. This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, that's a good stroke. Doesn't quite get the reward of the eagle, but a birdie would be a nice consolation, right? So now eyeing this one for birdie. Okay, no problems there, finishing off a birdie at number 2. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. Okay, front left portion of the green and an outside look at birdie from there. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Hole number 4 here at TPC Sawgrass. 384-yard par 4, deep fairway bunker to the right of the landing zone. You want to avoid that. What else is there to look out for, Frank?
Those huge mounds on the left, they're just as penal really as the bunker on the right. So this is one where you have to pick an object in the distance. Really focus on that.
Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Now his second at the par 4 fourth.
Well, that's a good shot out of the rough. I know the ball's just gone, what, that 10, 15 feet past the flag, but really couldn't afford to mess with the front of the green.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and it'll stay at -9. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, a little left or right.
This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind.
Oh, he gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. 12 feet still to go. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he gets it to 2 under for his round. 11 under now for the tournament. 7th hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions. Another good drive down the right side of the fairway. If you look at the screen up ahead with that flag cut middle left, this is certainly one you can have a go at. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Look here at birdie.
We're looking at a right to left break here, but it demands Spanish hands. It's all about feel, not much break, but it will have speed.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass, with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole. So that one off target, knocked down a bit by that tree, and that'll make things difficult from there. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3. He has a 12-footer here. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he's going to remain at 10 under.
Frank, now at the ninth, this really is one of my favorite par fives in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side.
Right now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Oh, do you believe it? Right off making birdie, this tee shot on the very next hole. Out of bounds. Okay, this one gonna stay in the field of play, and even better than that, it's in the fairway.
All right, Frank, now the approach here at number 10. What's the right way to play it?
Just avoid that bunker on the right and don't go too long and left. Over the back left is not an easy up and down.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. That is expertly judged right there. Very well done.
And double bogeys, it's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, it's the next best thing, but they are round killers.
Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And he's going to drop back to -9. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
Oh, this is tugged way left. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
A straightforward look here for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you'd get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate on the yardage that you have. But a good wedge shot and someone that can judge their distance, this is certainly a birdie hole.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. The big drive got him here, now a short one for his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he'll move to 11 under par. Well, on this back 9 here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. You might like this one. You might really like it. Oh, dude, that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention, and you're going to get out of here with a 4.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
So from just off the fairway, this his second. And this is looking really good.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
A 6-footer now for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
1-3-1 all the way to the flag today. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
And that ball not quite going to make it onto the green. It'll wind up a foot or so off. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5. I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
Oh, man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't that right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank, our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and the chasers. Different lead.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay the third, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.